Linda, listen, Linda. The San Francisco 49ers have released their 2023 schedule, and we're going to talk about it now.
Roll up to the party, 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 roll up to the party.
Booyah!
Booyah! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Niners Sickness with another Niners Sickness podcast. Good afternoon. Good afternoon on this lovely Thursday. The 49ers have released their 2023 schedule. We knew who we were playing. We just didn't know when we were playing. And the 49ers did get 5 primetime games. And that was expected, right? I expected the Niners to have 5 primetime games. So we're going to talk about each game. We're going to give a prediction. And I want to hear from you guys in the comments what your thoughts are on this schedule. And we're going to have a little bit of fun. So, but before I start, listen to this.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.
Yes, for more awesome content, make sure to like and subscribe now. Because
one man, one camera, one mission.
One man, one camera, and one mission is to let you guys know about the schedule tonight. Before we get started, let me say hello to Jason's in the house. What's up, Jason? What's up, brother? We got Maverick in the house. What's up, Maverick? Bro, 5 nights games, 3 holiday games, easy open and close. But yeah, and I love the bye week. The bye week is week 9, right in half of the schedule. Great time to have a bye week. We're going to talk about that. Randy Daytona in the house. What's up, Randy? How you doing, sir? Welcome. Welcome. We got Tanisha in the house. What's up, Tanisha? Welcome. Woman, man, person, camera, TV. Woman, man, person. I don't know, man. I might have some boobs, but I don't know if I'm a female. So, I don't know, bro. But maybe. Make sure that's clear. Jason says, I am not a fan of playing the same team so close. We're going to look in depth at the schedule in a minute. I'm going to bring it up. We're going to watch it in a minute. Though Thanksgiving here in Seattle going to be fun. Now, the last time the Niners played in Thanksgiving, it was against Seattle, if I'm not mistaken, in Candlestick Park. I'm assuming it was. I don't think it was at Levi's yet. And that was the whole famous... I can't think of his name. The corner, they came to us. Anyway, where he ate the chicken leg and on our field. Hopefully, we can replay the favor this season on their turf. Richard Sherman. Thank you, Jason. Richard Sherman. Trump said that, Beto. Oh, Trump. My president. Let's level up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's level up. Let's see here. Make sure everyone to please. Give me a second. Hold on, guys. Make sure to wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy, Niner Sickness. I would appreciate that very, very much. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, IG, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Follow me everywhere. I'm all over the place and support your boy, Niner Sickness. All right, let's bring up the schedule, man. Let me get it set it up. Hold on real quick. What did I do? Did I close it? Oh, there it is. All right, I didn't close it. All right, let me move this over here. Let me get the schedule ready. What's up, Joey? Joey's in the house. What's up, Joey? We are rewarded by the Mr. Joey in the house, the Prince. Let me get this ready. Give me 1 second. All right, boom, 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 boom. I'll be right back. Let's go boom and boom. All right. So, the first game we see is Week 1, Pittsburgh Steelers. We got Melissa in the house. Oops, where'd she go? We got Melissa in the house. Royalty. We have royalty in the house. Welcome, Melissa, royalty. And we got Mr. Thug himself.
Thug Life Certified.
Thug Life Certified. Nathaniel Nathan. What's up, brother? How's my brother doing? Long time no speak, man. I haven't talked to you in ages. Let's see here. Jason says, besides the Philly game, I don't see a game where we are not favored. All right, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that in depth for sure. Let's see here. What's up, family? What's up, Dina? Harvey, how you doing, Dina? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so the first game is the Pittsburgh Steelers. They have a great coach. They have a young, upcoming defense. Their offense is kind of not where it needs to be. But game ones are always going to be those type of games where teams are just kind of feeling themselves. They kind of feeling, where they're at. The whole OTAs and things they put together is going to take place week one. And there's going to be mistakes week one. Who's going to make the least amount of mistakes is probably going to win this game. And who's going to be starting for the 49ers in week one? Now, I'm not going to get into detail about who's starting week one. Now, I'm doing this prediction under the assumption that it's going to be Trey Lance, the week one starter. So this prediction today is going to be under the assumption that Trey Lance is the week one starter going forward.
Yes!
Okay. So we got to make sure that we're good with that.
You suck.
You suck, for those that don't agree. All right. So Pittsburgh Steelers, week one. Again, those that make the least amount of mistakes are probably going to win that. So I'm going to give the 49ers a win. So I'm going to give the Steelers a I'm going to give them a lost week 1. Niners come back home to Levi Stadium and open up their first game of the season at home. And who do they open up with? Against the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday, September 17th at 1:05 p.m. on probably Fox. And the Rams are not the same team they were. So we're not going to crown their ass. They lost a lot of players. They lost their top corner. They lost one of their best pass rushers, and Floyd. They lost a couple of key components on defense. So the Rams, even though a lot of the Ram fans think that they hit the jackpot because they had all these draft picks, people don't realize you don't know what you're going to have right away. They might have got some great players, or maybe a lot of them are not even going to work out. So the fact that the Rams think they're going to win the freaking division because of their draft picks is just ludicrous. You don't know until your rookies play. And it usually takes about a year. So we're going to give the Rams a loss. So the Niners are starting good, 2-0, 2-0 to start the season. And then we move, oops, that's not what I wanted. Hold on, guys. Let me lock that up so that won't happen again. Let's lock the screen. All right, so now, I wonder why I'm moving on the wrong screen. All right, so the next game is, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? My apologies. I just seen it. If nobody caught it, that's my mistake. Let me hit the buzzer for myself on that one. It's at Pittsburgh and at Los Angeles, week 2. Same result. We're still going to be 2-0, but we're going to open up in Los Angeles, or how we like to call it, Levi South. We're going to open up in Levi South. So I wasn't really incorrect. It is a home game for us. But the first home opener at Levi Stadium is going to be against the New York Giants. The New York Giants. Now, I'm not sold on the Giants, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sold. Let me welcome real quick. David McNiner into the house. What's up, David? Welcome, sir. I'm not sold completely on the Giants. They are better, for sure. Are they going to be that team that is going to push the Cowboys or the Philadelphia Eagles in the East? I don't think so. I think that they went up third place in this year, right behind Dallas. So we open up at home. The crowds are going to be there. We're going to be on fire. We're already 2-0. And we're going to make it 3-0. So sorry, Giants, but not sorry. So that'll be our third win of the season. Then we're moving on to week 4. We stay home and we play against the Arizona, who's the quarterback? Cardinals. Now, they're kind of in the same boat as we are, but worse. Kyler Murray is hurt. Kyler Murray is going to miss a few games, so we're getting Arizona early. That's a good thing. I just don't see Arizona beating the 49ers. I really don't. So, sorry, Arizona, but not sorry. Take your loss and put your feathers between your butt and fly away. Moving on to week 5. Week numero 5. The Dallas Cowboys. We stay home, so we have 3 consecutive games at home. That's going to be a nice stretch. 3 consecutive games at home. That's going to be nice. At Levi's. Here comes the Cowboys. And this will be our first primetime game of the year. Like I mentioned before, they gave us 5. This will be our first of the 5 primetime game. It will be against, second. Boy, I am not looking at this thing correctly. The first primetime game is against the Giants at home, Sunday Night Football. Sunday Night Football against the Giants. Our second primetime game will be at home, and we'll be hosting the Dallas Cowboys, another NFC East team, Sunday Night Football. So both teams from the East is going to come in here, represent their squad on Sunday night. So we're going to kick their ass televised. I like that. Now, I think our victory over the Giants are going to be better than or easier than the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys will be more of a challenge for the San Francisco 49ers. I'm curious to see where we're at by week 5. Bang, bang, Beto. What's up, East Coast? How you doing, brother? Welcome. We got to level up. Week 5, Cowboys, Sunday Night Football being televised. You're getting no Ezekiel Elliott. Now, who's going to be the running back? Is it Pollard? Is Pollard going to be ready to play week 5? Who do they have behind Pollard? It's going to be an interesting game. But I give this win easily to our 49ers. So, Cowboys, sorry, but not sorry. You too will rest in peace. We got week 6. This is going to be interesting right here. This game right here is going to be interesting. We play at Cleveland. We're going to play Deshaun Watson. What version of Deshaun Watson are we getting? The one that still hasn't found out himself with a new team yet? Little sample size last year. I don't go by nothing that I saw last year. He has the whole off season. He's going to have OTAs. He's going to have mini camp. But who do they have on that offense? They lost that running back. I can't think of his name. He's a free agent, so they don't have the dual threat as they once did. They still have Amari Cooper. I don't know. I think this will be an interesting take right here. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about this game? How do you guys feel about the Cleveland Browns? Sunday, October 15, week 6. Deshaun Watson with a whole offseason. Is this where we take our first L? Or do we continue on our streak? Kyle Patty's defense is good, but we still keep that. Yep. Because they run, like my friend Nathaniel Healy likes to say, they're emotional fans. They don't look at football the way it's supposed to be. They go based upon emotion. They get caught up upon emotion. Why a kicker? Why not a kicker? It was a position of need. The Niners were blessed with not one, but 3 third-round picks. Yes, there were comp picks, but there were 3. I guarantee you, if the Niners only had 1 third-round pick, they wouldn't have taken Moody. I think they still would have went with Brown. And they would have taken a chance on Moody. But since they had the luxury of having 3 third-round... and credit to the 49ers. Let's talk for a minute. Real talk. Credit to the 49ers. They had those 3 comp picks because of developing coaches, minority coaches, and becoming head coaches. General managers becoming general managers. The front office. Robert Saleh. Rotan, I can't pronounce him. The guy that went to Tennessee. And then we had the guy that went to Detroit. I believe it was Detroit. And now, bad today. I'm losing names today. I'm gonna need the help of my faithful on the chat. Of D'Amico Ryans going to the Texans. The Niners develop minority coaches. Or if not develop them, maybe develop's not the right word. They give minority coaches a chance to thrive. And therefore the league sees that and hire them as their head coach, and we get rewarded with third-round picks. Now, technically, we got 3 comp picks at the bottom of the 3rd round. Typically, if you want to say it's a high 4th round pick. Now, the 4th round typically is where teams start looking at kickers. And for those that say, and I love how people say this all the time. Well, Jake Moody would have been there in the 5th round. I don't know why the Niners took him so high. He would have been there in the 5th. How do you know he would have been there in the 5th round? You have a magic wand? Do you have a crystal ball? Look at what the Patriots did. The Patriots moved up 8 spots. They moved up 8 spots in the 4th round to take their kicker. And a lot of people can say he was probably the 2nd best kicker in this year's draft. So if Moody would have been there, they could have taken Moody. And the Niners knew they didn't have a 4th round pick. And since they were blessed with 3 comp picks in the 3rd round, they took a flyer on Moody. So can I blame the Niners for that? No. Now, these fans that are too emotional need to relax and let it play out. One thing we know, a lot of these players may not make the team. They're probably going to make the practice squad. We know that Jake Moody will make the team. And he'll be effective in playing as a starter. He'll be a starter for the Niners. How many of the other draft picks can you say will be a starter week 1? But Jake Moody will be a starter week 1. So it is what it is, man. 11 picks again next draft. Yes, sir. Yes, Rand. That's it. We had to forfeit 2 other picks. We got to talk about that. I haven't looked ahead of next year. This year hasn't even started for me to be looking at next year, to be honest with you. What's up, my brother from another mother, G9 Garage? How you doing, brother? Welcome. It's good to see you, Sean. Good to see you, my friend.
Thug Life Certified.
Thug Life Certified. Roberto Davis in the house. What's up, brother? Welcome. My brother from another mother, Ryan, with a nice haircut from No Border Sports is in the house. What's up, Ryan? Thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel, man. That means a lot to me. Appreciate it. If you guys don't know, Ryan has a great channel on YouTube. Make sure to follow Ryan on his channel, No Border Sports. He has a lot of great guests. He does a lot of things with his channel. And then on Friday nights, he has a call-in show that lasts sometimes 6 hours. Now, you don't have to be there for the entirety of the show, but you can pop in and out. And if you want to hang out with him and the guys, he'll welcome you with open arms. Make sure to give my boy Ryan a follow on his channel. Great guy, man. Great guy. All right, let me see anybody else popped in here. Jim Everett is in the house. What's up, brother? We got a Rams fan in here. You know what we think about the Rams, right?
The Rams will not make the playoffs.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. We got olive oil in the house. What's up, brother? I think we have some record. I think we have same record as last year. That was what was that? 13-4 with 2 losses coming early in the season and 2 at the end of the season. I think we get hot middle of the season. I love the week 9 bye. I think that's very, very crucial. The NFL gave us the week 9 bye. That's right in the middle of the season. Some people, let me know in the comments. Do you think that week 9 bye is perfect? Nah, I wish it would have been a little bit earlier. Or no, I wish it would have been a little bit later. Let me know in the comments. Is week 9 bye perfect? You prefer it earlier than week 9, or do you prefer it later than week 9? John's in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. All right. So, we beat the Browns in Brownie Town. We'll beat the Browns. So, we're 6-0. And we head over week 7. We go from Cleveland to Minnesota on a Monday night game. Kirk Cousins versus, hopefully, Trey Lance. Now, this is week 7. Now, for the sake of this show today, we're not going to say that Brock Purdy's going to come back in. We're not going to say nothing. This is a season prediction with Trey Lance as our QB1. On another show, we'll talk about the possibility maybe Brock and so forth. But for this particular show and prediction, Trey Lance is QB1, as he should be. He should be QB1. I love Brock Purdy. Those that listen to me, I have not hit myself for liking Brock Purdy, but I think that if Sam Darnold, Trey Lance, and Brock Purdy all hit their potential, if they're all playing at their best, Trey Lance by far is the most gifted quarterback on the roster. Then Brock, then Sam Darnold, in my opinion. I say gifted, doesn't mean strong arm, although that's a gift as well. Mary Fisk is in the house. My Minnesota Viking fan, welcome. How are you? We have royalty in the house. And how do we receive royalty? That's how we receive royalty here on the Niner Sickness Podcast. Mary, good to see you. Glad you stopped by tonight. Appreciate you. Well, Niners, we meet October 23rd, Monday night game. Perfect timing because I'm about to talk about the Vikings. Cousins does, we know how Cousins does on Monday night primetime. Cousins, do not fail me. I need you to be the Cousins that we know on primetime. Don't fail me. Welcome, Mary. Appreciate you. Oh, hold on. I want to make sure I don't skip anybody. Week 9 is good time for a bye week. Absolutely, David. Sean says week 9 is okay, but I prefer 11 or 12 better than week 5 or 6. All right. McNiner saying hi to Ryan. I agree with you on Trey. Also, love the fact that we played Jags week 10 right after the bye. That's a good point there, Sean. What is your opinion about Sam Darnold? I don't hate him as a lot of people do. A lot of people, already wrote him off. Does he have a long way to playing better? Yes. But you don't become a third overall pick by mistake. I think he went to a bad organization with the New York Jets at the time. And then when he was traded to Carolina, they were going through a bunch of crap with their coachings there, firing one coach. And then our defensive coordinator now, Steve Wilks, was the interim coach there. But I personally think that Sam Darnold, under Kyle Shanahan and with the weapons around him, could have a good chance to showcase what he can do for another team and let another team know that he's not as bad as people make him out to be. But do I think he's better than Trey Lance? No. You might like, but wait a minute. Sam Darnold has played more football. He has. At the very least, we know what Sam Darnold is, right? We know what Sam Darnold is. We know he throws a lot of interceptions. He drops the ball. We don't know what we have in Trey Lance. He's a mystery box. Trey Lance is a mystery box. We got to give Trey a chance. But I like Sam Darnold. I'm not a hater on him. But I think he is going to pretty much play here if he gets any playing time. Maybe like mop-up duty. He can showcase what he can do under Kyle. But I don't think, unless there's an injury involved, and we know if there's a team that can get quarterbacks injured, it's the San Francisco 49ers. But hopefully Sam Darnold does not get a chance to play. The longer he holds the clipboard, the better for us, in my humble opinion. That statement sounds familiar. Yeah, some wise old man shared that with me. This wise old man shared it with me. not too long ago. G9, don't forget our bye week in the playoffs. Wow. Made my night. Oh, you're welcome, Mary. You're welcome. Look who it is. Mr. 49er Minded. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. He has a show also. Make sure to follow him at 49er Minded, his YouTube channel. He has great content, great guests on him. So make sure he's on a mission.
One man, one camera, one mission.
That is 49er Minded. Make sure to check him out. He says, "What's up, Nate?" We have already said that this is a loss. Oh, you guys consider this a loss? Interesting. Interesting that take. Interesting. Nathaniel says, week 9 is good time for a buy. I agree. Unless you're 8-0 going, ooh, interesting. You know what? That's a very good point. Momentum. It's all about momentum, right? If you're 8-0 going into the bye, that's an interesting point there, Senor Nathaniel.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Viewer discretion is advised. For that reminder, what's up? What's cracking? All right. Talking to each other. I love it. Look who it is. Daniel. Marie Sports Highlights. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like button. Listen, guys, if you get the chance, hit the like button for me. Even if you leave in the middle of the show and you can't stay, hit the like button. Even if you hit the thumbs down, I'll still take it. Somebody just hit the thumbs down, but I'll still take it. Mary says, I was on a Vikings podcast going over the schedule, and when we saw that we were playing you on Monday night game, I can't repeat what was said. Oh, wow. You got to show me that. You got to give me that link to that podcast. I would love to hear it. I want Donald to play every fourth quarter because we're plus 30. Ooh, we're up plus 30. Level up.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
And that important announcement is the 49ers are going to be up 30 plus every fourth quarter. Interesting. That's why I was pushing to draft O-line. Quarterbacks getting injured. Now, I think the 49ers, and I said this before, I think the Niners are sold on McKivitz. Definitely more than a lot of Niner fans are. I know a lot of Niner fans are not really highly on McKivitz, but listen, Jake Brundle, when he was named starting center, I remember a lot of Niner fans were upset about that. They felt that they should have brought in an experienced or better center. And when the Niners didn't do that, a lot of Niner fans were pretty pissed off. But Jake Brundle, for the most part, did pretty good. Did he have some games where you're like, But he was an alternate to the Pro Bowl. He was selected to be an alternate in the Pro Bowl his first year as a starting center. So when it comes to the offensive line, I'm going to tend to just kind of trust the 49ers and what they're doing there with McKivitz until I see McKivitz really struggle. Then I can sit there and offer my opinion. But if we start the season and McKivitz just plays well, doesn't have to play great, but plays well, then did we really need to draft extra linemen? And then we took that kid, Joey Fisher. I don't know if he'll play tackle. He might be a backup if he makes the team. I think he's going to make the practice squad. But we brought in some backups. We'll see. Trust the process. But I hear you. I'm like Seahawks and Niners game on Thanksgiving. We're going to get to that. Revenge of Richard Sherman eating a turkey leg on our middle of our field. Will the Niners replay the favor? Almost the entire line has been protecting with Trey Lance. He's been here. It makes sense. What's up, Christian Carver 314? What's up, brother? It's been a minute that I seen you last. Glad to see you on the chat, brother. Welcome. That's crazy. We got the Steelers right off the bat. That could be a good thing, though. That can be a good thing. Because the Steelers are an upcoming team. But remember, week one is always a game where players are finding themselves in their scheme and, trying to figure out mistakes. So I wish we would have played Philadelphia week one. That would have been great. But I'll take the Steelers. Welcome, bro. Let's put it this way. We don't put a W in the column. Man, I read that like a 3-year-old. But I read it. I hear you, Mary. Listen, when you have Kirk Cousins and he's not able to win games on prime time. Now, me and my friend Nathaniel were talking on the phone earlier today, and a lot of things have to take place. A lot of luck needs to take place, right? Luck. People like when we were talking about the Saints and Rams game when the Rams went to the Super Bowl and played against the Patriots, how that call that wasn't called. It was very evident. There was pass interference and it wasn't called. Luck takes a major part of professional football, all sports, but we're talking football. Just the 49er luck. That the one freaking game that Kirk Cousins decides to turn it around on prime time, it will be against us. I hope it doesn't happen as a Niner fan, but I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised that this guy has a freaking good game in prime time against us. Now, if my defense has something to say about it, maybe not. I want the Dirty Birds week 13. Oh, let's look at Joe. Look at Roberto. He's fired up for the Dirty Birds. I honestly hope Fisher goes off and gives McKivitz a run for his money. May the best man win. It's going to be hard, though. I mean, Joey Fisher has to completely just wow the offensive coach. McKivitz has been in this system for 3 years, developing. And the Niners now feel confident that he's ready to take the reins. This is why they allowed McClinchy to go. Besides the money, of course. Or if at the very least, this is why they did not bring a free agent at that spot. Let's see what McKivitz can do. Let's see what he can do. We might be surprised what McKivitz does. A lot of us were surprised at Jake Brundle. I did not expect Jake Brundle to play as good as he did last year. Maybe this is the same scenario for McKivitz. We're going to have to wait and see. If anyone cares about betting, the Niners right now are favorite 16 out of 17 games this season. Interesting. From week 2 to week 5, we don't leave the state of California until week 6 when we travel to Cleveland, Ohio. That's a good observation there, Christian. That's going to be good for a team that is the second highest mileage on an airplane. 29,958, if I'm not mistaken. Now I'm not looking it up on the internet. But I think it's 29,958. What I last saw, I could be wrong, off a couple of numbers, but that's in Seattle is the number 1. I forgot who number 3 is, but who cares? Niners are the second highest mileage team. Our defense will eat the Pittsburgh Steelers offense like dinner at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Interesting. Our defense will eat the Steelers offense like dinner at... Oh, I read that already. All right, so Niners beat the Vikings. I see... Now, this one here. Week 8 versus Cincinnati. At home, we come back home and we play Cincinnati and Joe Burrow. Now, anybody that thinks this is going to be an easy game, you're highly mistaken. This is not going to be an easy game. This is going to be a tough game. And I think this is where the Niners take their first loss. This is where the Niners take their first loss, week 8 against Cincinnati at home. They're flying high with 7 wins. They come home after a good fight against Minnesota and the Browns, and they lose to the Bengals at home. Then they go into the bye week at week 9, and then they take out the frustration of that loss against the Bengals and just makes Trevor Lawrence's life a living hell. That defense is going to make sure that it wasn't a fluke that they lost, that it was a fluke that they lost to the Cincinnati Bengals, and they'll beat the Jaguars. Week 11, we fly back home and we entertain the Tampa Bay Buccaneers without Tom Brady. Now, last year, we kicked their ass with Tom Brady. This year, we're going to kick their ass without Tom Brady. So that's a win. Then we go to Seattle Thanksgiving night. Thanksgiving night in Seattle. Seattle is a big question mark. Seattle won 9 games last year under coach. 9 games. Is Geno Smith going to be the same quarterback he was last year? Was it a fluke? The run game is good. They got nice receivers. They're building a real nice secondary there in Seattle. But that front line, they have no pass rushers. And they got Bobby Wagner back after 1 year being with the Rams. But how much is Bobby Wagner going to be effective? So I say the 49ers take their revenge against the Seahawks, beat them at home, and take a big bite of a turkey leg in the middle of that stadium. And who will the person be biting that? I would love it to be 2 players. Either Nick Bosa or Deebo Samuel. Tell me if you agree or disagree with me in the comments. Who would be your two guys to take a bite of that turkey leg in the middle of Seattle's field? I say Bosa or Debo. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Okay, I read that one. Our defense will... Okay, I read that one. A little bit behind. No NFL games is easy. Absolutely, 100% true. You play the game. You play to win the game. Ouch. First loss before the bye week. Yeah, I know. Now, I'm trying to be realistic here. I'm not trying to be, that Niner fan that we're going to go undefeated. I look at the matchups. I look how we've been playing and who those teams we can lose to. So we beat Seattle. Nick Bosa or Debo Samuel take bite of that turkey leg in the middle of the field. Then we have Week 13 at stinky Philadelphia on Sunday, December 12th. Now, we have 5 primetime games, but I'm really confused why they did not make this game a primetime. Now, by week 13, I don't know if it's too early where they can switch it to a primetime game, but I would have thought for sure this would have been a primetime game. We go to Philadelphia and we kick their ass. We get a revenge. And we kick their ass with Trey Lance throwing for 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns. And this is what we'll be playing at the end of the game for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia.
Take that out, Philadelphia. Boom. Then we come home and we play against Seattle at home. They say it's tough to beat a team twice. It is. But it's even tougher to beat them 3 times. And the Niners did that. Now, are the Seattle Seahawks going to be a little bit better than last year? Probably. It all depends on Geno Smith. It all depends on Geno Smith. But I still think we can beat them twice. I can't wait until Hargrave plows Hurts into the turf. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree, Bob. See what I did there? Robert, Bob. Yes, sirree, Bob. All right. Look who it is. We have royalty in the house. We got royalty. What do we do when we see royalty? Welcome, Laura Cat. How you doing, sis? Good to see you, my friend. Yes, the schedule release is exciting indeed. Good to see you, my friend. 49er Dude. What's up, 49er Dude? I love that name. Bang, bang. Look who's in the building. The schedule set up is crazy. I love it, brother. And everybody saying hi to each other. I love it. I love beating on the TV less Cowboy fans. I love beating on TV less Cowboys fans. What's up, Damian Lee? Is in the house. What's up, brother? Cowboy fans will have to listen to the game with radios like people did for the... Oh, look at you. In the 1930s. Ooh-wee. Talk your smack. Talk your smack. Out of all the opponents we played this year that didn't make the playoffs last year, who do you think is on the rise and could surprise some people? Of all the teams that did not make the playoffs that we played, I could say the Browns. The Browns could be a team that can surprise us. Most definitely. Washington Commanders is another team that could surprise us a lot and make the playoffs. They did not make the playoffs last year. But definitely not the Rams. Definitely not the Rams. So, we beat Seattle. We go to week 15 at Arizona Cardinals. Same old sorry-ass Cardinals. We beat them in Arizona. And then we come home and we face Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Football. This game will be interesting for sure. Now, the Niners don't have a good track record when they play against the Baltimore Ravens. Can this be a different one? I don't know. This is a good matchup. Lamar Jackson, that deep, but I'm not a firm believer on the secondary for the Ravens. Keeping Lamar Jackson in containment is going to be hard, but we have some fast pass rushers now. We got Robert Beal, who's very fast. We got Drake Jackson. We got Hargrave in the middle to push the pocket. Bosa. I love our two linebackers in Greenlaw, sideline to sideline, Fred Warner, and this young kid, D. I say it's going to be a tough win, but I give the Niners the edge over Baltimore. But it's going to be a fight in this game. And what I mean fight is containing Lamar Jackson and trying to stop him from converting those 3 and 6 into first downs with his legs. We got to contain him. And by that time, week 16, Trey Lance has been playing good football. He's has more experience, and maybe they can give the Ravens a little bit of a taste of their own medicine with Big Trey. I'm not saying Trey can run like Lamar. Don't get it twisted. To me, Lamar is a running back throwing the football. But let's get the couple of first downs with the legs of Trey without getting him hurt. God knows we don't need to get him hurt. I think this is going to be a great year for Trey. Maybe it's just me wanting this to happen, but I think Trey Lance is going to just turn so many haters around. All those haters, man. All these haters. Now, people that see this video right now says, wait a minute, you're Brock. I love Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy came in when he did, under the circumstances that he came under, the pressure of being a 7th round pick, the last pick of the 7th round, to be thrown in there against Miami, a team that you idolized growing up, loving Dan Marino, the reason why you chose 13 with the 49ers. And he handled it well. Brock Purdy handled it well. I think Brock Purdy is going to be a great quarterback in the NFL. But if Trey Lance is playing at the best of his ability, what Trey Lance offers, unfortunately, those are limited by Brock's. And no fault of Brock. No fault to Brock. So for those like, oh, wait a minute, you're talking about Trey today. And the other day you were talking about Brock. I love Brock. And I will always be a Brock supporter. But I love Trey. And I wanted Trey to be drafted. And my friend Nathaniel he can testify if he's still here. I spoke about drafting Trey before Trey was even drafted to the 49ers. I want to see Trey be successful. I want to see Trey get his opportunity. At least with Brock, we know that he can come in relief of Trey if Trey happens to go down for a game or two. And we have the greatest backup in Brock. Imagine Trey Lance being as good as we know he can be. And then you have Brock as the backup quarterback on a already loaded roster. Crap. We will be unstoppable. Imagine that for a minute. An all-pro Trey with an all-pro backup. Now, I'm not going to say Joe Montana or Steve Young, okay? But it'll be a pretty good backup to have behind Trey, for sure. Let me read a couple of these more comments. How long have I been on here? I got to finish this an hour. Okay. And we're strong. A lot of viewers still. I'm glad. Appreciate you guys. I'm with you, Beto. I think Washington could surprise some people. Possibly they have a few nice PS. Defensively, they're loaded. I love their front seven. Or at least their front four. Eric Wills, how you doing, sir? Good morning from Italy. Oh, you're in Italy? Wow. Look at you. He's living the
Thug Life Certified.
He's living the Thug Life certified in Italy. Welcome from Italy. I love it. So, man, I am kind of behind on these comments. My friend who is a Bengals fan said Purdy is a one-hit wonder. Shaking my head. There's still so much unknown with Brock Purdy. Hey, he could be right or he can be wrong. We don't know. You know that really good defensive coordinators are going to adjust to what Brock Purdy did. And how Brock Purdy adjusts to their adjustment, if indeed he is the starter, will yet to be seen. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. So we beat Baltimore. We go to Washington. I see ourselves losing against Washington. The Niners go into Washington against that defense. And after that great fight on Monday night, the big old fight on Monday night against the Ravens, that emotional win, they go and kind of lay an egg with the Commanders. And then they come home to finish the week with the Rams and beat the Rams. They will sweep the Rams, the Cardinals, and Seattle this season again. Now, the only one that might make me a liar will be Seattle. But we definitely know we'll sweep the Cardinals and the Rams. So, that is a record of 15-2. 15-2, which means the Super Bowl for the NFC will travel through Santa Clara. It will travel through Santa Clara. And that, my friends, I want to see. Give me a second, guys. They will travel through Santa Clara, and that's what I want to see. I want to see a 15-2 record, play at home for the NFC Championship game. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter, as long as we play it at home with all the faithful behind us. So I say 15-2. What is your prediction? Based on the schedule released, I want to know what your schedule predictions are. Do you agree with the losses that I said the Niners were going to lose to? Do you think the Niners may lose more than 2? Do you think that that's about right based on the schedule? I want to get your thoughts. I want to get your thoughts on this year's schedule. Now, the beautiful thing about this is just a prediction, my prediction. I can be completely wrong, and I'm okay with that. But it's fun to do. It's fun to speculate. You know, this is what the Niners are going to do. This is where I hope the Niners do. But we have a very good roster. Very good roster. With a very good head coach. What will be the record of the Niners by the end of 2023? Kyler Murray probably won't be back until later in the season because of the injury he had late last season, but I do think we still sweep them. Nathaniel says, 2 years in a row, sweep the division, ? Not going to happen. 5-2 is not happening either. You just said they were going to 3-4 20 minutes ago. No. Somebody asked me what the record was last year. That's probably what you heard. Nathaniel. Somebody asked me, what was the record last year? And I said 3-4. 3-4 was my answer to that question. Not that it's going to be 13-4. Excuse me, not 3-4. 13-4. But this is the beautiful thing of predictions, though. This is the beautiful things of predictions. It's just for the fun of it. Beto, how close was your prediction last schedule release? Just curious. I would have to go back and look at it, honestly. That's a good, you know what? That's a good live to do. Maybe in my next live, I will bring up my prediction of, and I'm going to be making more predictions down the line. Again, it's a long way from football. These are all just for the fun of it. The Niners can go 17-0. Or they can win 5. I doubt it. They just win 5. But a lot of things can happen. Injuries take place. Roster still needs to form. Again, we don't even know who the roster is going to be like yet, who's getting cut, who's making. But this is all just based on how good the team is today and Trey Lance being the quarterback. Now, according to Nathaniel, sweeping the division is hard. It is hard. But if the Niners, like I said, the only team that can mess that up, in my opinion, would be Seattle. It would be Seattle. I think we do sweep the Rams and definitely sweep the Cardinals. So Seattle might be that outlier, but I don't know. I think we can beat that game against Seattle on Thanksgiving is going to be telling. That game against Seattle on Thanksgiving will be telling on which if we're going to sweep them or not. If we go in there and blow them away, or even if we don't blow them away, but we beat them, convincingly. But if we struggle and we get lucky or we barely win by a field goal, I don't know. That game will be telling for sure. Nate is roasting you, but I don't know. He does it all the time. He knows it. Listen, he agrees with me, and sometimes, but for 90% of the time, Nathaniel would always disagree with me. That's because I'm a little crazy. I'm really out there. Like, Brock Purdy's going to be the next Joe Montana. Not that I said that, but I could say something like that. And that's where he would disagree and he will call it bullshit. He will call it. So, but it is what it is. He gives me a hard time, but I love the guy, man. Nathaniel Healy is a good friend to have. He might be moving to my best friend status. He has to buy me a convertible car for that first, though. Kidding. I'm kidding. Sean says 14-3. We're going to start slow. I'm tired of that slow start, though, bro. Oh, don't even mention that. Don't mention that slow start. Oh, my goodness. We need to start strong this year. People are like, I mentioned that to somebody. I forgot who it was. And they're like, wait a minute, Beto. We start slow and we win up strong. What happens if we start strong and then we kind of lay an 8? I'm like, no. That's not going to happen. Start strong and finish strong is the best scenario. What's up, Joe E? He says 11-6. All right. Eddie Woods. What's up, my brother from another mother? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. Make sure to hit that like button for me. And if you're watching me from Facebook, make your way over to YouTube real quick. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Terradome. Don't leave yet. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. Not tonight. But I am going to be doing a giveaway, and I'm going to explain on Twitter. So you have to follow me on Twitter to see how I'm going to do this giveaway. I'm going to show you what I'm going to give away right now in a few minutes. But I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to do it. I will be explaining that on Twitter. So you have to go and follow me on Twitter. And you can easily do that. Oh, I thought I had it here. Give me a second. You can follow me on Twitter, and it's on the screen right now at Niners Sickness 49. One word, Niners Sickness 49. I know I spaced the Niner and Sickness, but it's all one word. And make sure to follow me if you're not following me to see what you need to do to have the opportunity to win this item that I'll be showing you in a minute. So don't leave the channel right now. I'll be showing it in a minute. I'm worried about the Bengals and the Ravens. Yeah, those are two good teams. Look who it is. My sister from another sister. It is Señorita Jess from East Coast Red and Gold. Royalty is in the house. And how do we do royalty? Welcome, Jess. Real quick, now that we're on now that I have Jess visiting here today, starting tomorrow, Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to kick off a brand new show. A brand new show every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be with me and Jess from East Coast Red and Gold podcast, and we named it Niners Now podcast with Beto and Jess. So make sure to come and support us tomorrow at 6 p.m. here on the Niners Sickness podcast channel. Support us. We should kick off our first show, episode numero uno, tomorrow with my new co-host, Jess. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure to follow us. She said 15-2, by the way. Dina says 14-3. Nathaniel says health permitting, and that's always a main concern, particularly with the 49ers. 12-5, 3-4. Terradome says I see 15-2. I love it. Eddie Wood says, yes, we do. I saw Brock here in KC. I said, stop signing all these autographs and rest that arm. He said, he's good. I said, okay, bro. I didn't want to go in depth. I think he's good for the opening day. Let's go Niners. Even if he's available week 1, listen, let's say that Brock Purdy is the future of the organization. Why rush him? Especially when you have a quarterback that you gave up 3 number ones and a 3rd round to move up and draft in Trey Lance. When you don't know what you have in Trey Lance, you don't know what he's going to be able to, what he is or what he isn't. Listen, last year and the year before, we started slow. I think, what were we, 3-4, then 3-5 last year? And we went into the NFC Championship twice. Start 3 games with Trey Lance. Let's see how he does. If Brock Purdy's ready to go and Trey Lance struggles mightily in those 3 games, we win, but we don't win because of Trey. We win because of the defense. All right, bring in Brock. Let's go. But if Trey comes in and plays well, doesn't have to play great, plays well, and we win, why not continue to play with Trey and continue to allow Brock to heal and heal even more? Why risk Brock getting hurt? I think Trey Lance is going to surprise a lot of you. And this is coming from a guy that loves Brock Purdy. I love Brock Purdy. But we don't know what we have in Trey, man. We can't dismiss him that easily because we do not know what we have in Trey. All right, let me show what I'm going to be giving away. I don't want to keep nobody a hostage on my channel. Waiting. East Coast Red and Gold podcast says, I said 14-3 last season. Oh, okay. Wow, you came close. Beto predicted 5-12 last year, so pretty close. That's right. I don't remember, but I know myself, Nathaniel, Eric, and Mike, which is my close friends on that I have. We always do our predictions, or I might have just did it in the show and Nathaniel seen it, but I do so many shows and I talk so much that I forget what I said yesterday. I can talk the ears off a wooden Indian. Let's see here. Okay. Let me show what I'm going to be giving away. So I don't want to hold nobody hostage. That way, if you want to continue to stay with me here, you can. But if you want to leave, you can leave now. I'm going to see if I can do this with the green screen on. If the green screen doesn't allow me, I'll turn it off so that you guys can see what I'm going to be giving away. It's fine. Just as nobody calls you. It's fine. Just as nobody calls you, Beto. Oh, Beto. Oh, Beto. Yeah, I'm a little slow today. Beto. What's up, Beto? Listen, people were calling me Beto for so long. Beto, that I started calling myself Beto. And my wife heard me. He goes, what are you doing? I'm talking. He goes, why are you calling yourself Beto? I go, that's my name. He goes, what? It's not Beto no more? And I'm like, oh, crap. I've been hearing Beto so much that it stuck with me. Ravens game is Christmas Day. Well, I love the holiday games, man. It's going to be fun around family, Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, eating tamales on Christmas Day, eating a turkey. I'm going to smoke the turkey on my smoker outside, watching the game. Heck yeah. Oh, really? Ouch. That sucks. Don't speak slow. Yeah, I hear you, Jess. All right, let me show you what I'm going to be giving away. So that I don't, like I said, I don't keep nobody hostage. Now, I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to give it away. You got to follow me on Twitter, and I'm going to put my Twitter thing on there real quick. And with that, let me go ahead and I'm going to step out for a minute. Give me a second so you don't see me my big fat back. Hold on. All right. So I'm back on camera. This is what I'm going to be giving away. The instructions on how I'm going to give it away will be on Twitter. So make sure to follow me on Twitter to get your information. But this is what I'm going to be giving away once to a lucky winner. I'm going to be giving away a Deebo Samuel jersey by Nike. A Nike Deebo Samuel jersey to a lucky winner. If you want to know how to play, you're going to have to follow me on Twitter. I'm going to put the instructions on Twitter and comment. Not only when you see it, make sure you comment and says, I seen it, so that I know how many people have seen it. Put on there anything you want, or put Deebo Samuel jersey. There you go. Once you see my instructions on Twitter, type in there Deebo Samuel jersey. And good luck to everyone. Some lucky winner will have a beautiful Nike Deebo Samuel jersey. To one lucky winner. Let's go. Now that I showed it, everybody's going to leave me. I'm going to look down like, oh, I only have one viewer. I had fun going live with Beto and Jess during the draft. Yes, good times. Good times, Bashar. I always got to think your first name, because you know how I like to mess it up? I didn't come out right. I don't like to mess it up. You know how I mess it up? I always got to make sure that I'm saying it right. It's going to be fun. Yeah, starting tomorrow, guys. Starting tomorrow, me and Jess start off our brand new podcast, Niners Now podcast with Beto and Jess. And we're started tomorrow every Friday going forward. And it will be at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to watch us and join us. It will be fun. David Corona in the house. 13-3, says David Corona. I like it. I like it a lot. Grant Cohn was even hyping up Trey yesterday due to the source he had who saw Trey recently. Mr. Grant Cohn. Okay, let's see here. Maverick. Maverick is in the house. What's up, Maverick? Hold on, guys.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
From Maverick. He says, Beto, stop with the Lance garbage. Haha, we are still accepting trade offers. He's off my roster come the start of this season. Purdy starting, and we got a solid backup in Darnold. I don't have a bullshit button in here, do I? Bullshit. I don't have one of those. Let's see here. I can laugh about
Ha
it.
ha ha. Very funny.
There you go. Ha ha ha. Very funny. David Corona. 14-3.
Hola, David Villa. How are you doing? David Villa says, what's up, Niner family? What's up with Niner sickness, my brother? Wiping my patas. Glad to be here. Niners best in the world. Let's go.
What's up, David Villa? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Having some fun. Betos. Toes. My holiday got a lot more fun. That's it. Playing on the holidays is going to be fun. Definitely, for sure. Hello, family. How's everyone doing? Tony Smith. Wow, Tony, I haven't seen you in a minute. Hold on, guys. Let me get a little closer here. Let me get that blur out of the way. Tony Smith, I have not seen you in a minute. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, man. Good to see you all as well. Make sure to hit the like button for me. If you're not following me on YouTube right now and you're watching me on Facebook, that's fine. But if you get a chance to make your way over to YouTube real quick, go to my channel and hit the like button for me. And most importantly, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to me already. I would appreciate that. And again, for that Debo jersey giveaway, if you want to know information for those that are coming in late, if you want the opportunity to win a black and red Nike Debo Samuel jersey, you're going to have to follow me on Twitter, and my instructions on how to play for that jersey will be put out on Twitter. Once you see it, on the comments, make sure you type Debo Samuel jersey. Okay? Appreciate that. Good to see you, Tony. Yes. Hit that like button. Absolutely. Hit that like button. You know what? Give me a second. I'm tired of doing this manually. Where is that button at? Give me a second. Why not? Why prevent it? Let me fix it here. Hide comment. Put it right here. Boom. All right. So I can hide that comment. Make sure to please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy Niner Sickness. Great show, man. I've been having fun. There's still 15 strong in here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Eddie says, Debo. John says, wow.
Wow, says John. You know how we do it, Holmes. You know how we do it.
Attention everyone. This is R2D2. If you have an opportunity to go and follow Niner Sickness on Twitter, he will be explaining how you can participate on winning a Debo Samuel jersey. Make sure to give him a follow, or I will kick your ass.
David Villa says, woohoo, that's beautiful. Hi, I know, but I'm married. Sorry. Orale. I know you're talking about the jersey, bro. He's like, you ain't beautiful. Keep it nice. Wow, Debo. Absolutely, Debo. I didn't get your Twitter. How can I follow you? Right there, my friend. Right there. Hold on. Look at the screen. Boom. I don't know how far I'm behind on the comments, but at Niner Sickness 49. At Niner Sickness 49. Make sure to follow me because that's where I'm going to be giving the information on how to win the jersey. And then the next jersey that I give away is going to be either Brandon Ayuk or George Kittle. And we got a super sticker from Niners Ultimate Report. John J. What's up, John J? Good to see you in the channel, my friend. Thank you for the super sticker of $1.99. Appreciate the donation. That is mighty kind of you. Thank you. And then we got Can't Stay Beto. Just wanted to show support for the show. Thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Have a blessed evening. The Sickness soundboard. Tu sabes. You know it. And now I fixed my soundboard. I put it in a place where it looks pretty cool. Let's see if I can show it to you. How it's set up. Hold on. Oh, actually, I can't because I am plugged in. So that didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. I'm plugged in. I plugged in my butt. Let's see here. Give me a second. Overlay camera. Boom. All right. So put it. Let me fix this real quick. Give me a second. Bada beep, bada boop, bada bump. All right. Put it right there. So this is my setup right here. And you see my soundboard. There's nothing underneath. See, all the wires underneath my soundboard. Sorry for the mess. But that's my soundboard right there. So I can just tap on it. And then if I go here on the screen, where is it? On the screen, see right here where I'm touching them? I can touch these buttons. So I have all that. Those are my my equipment. So that's how I do my soundboard. Oops, I already went that one. Make sure I don't do it diddy do what diddy diddy dum diddy do. Tony says, where is that button I gave? Where is that button at give me? At give me a sec. Busy and high command. Put it right here. All right. So I got a new job and visiting with my mom family. Oh, right on, Tony. You're sure messing me up on the writing right there, bro. But I got you. And congratulations on the new job, my friend. Congratulations on the new job there.
Booyah!
On the new job. Let's see here. Join Beto and I tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern on the Niners Now podcast. Have a great night. All right, Jess. Thank you for stopping by. I know it's late where you're at. Appreciate you stopping by. I use an online-based soundboard, but it sort of works Hey, whatever works, man. Whatever works to make your podcast the best that it can be. That's what matters. That's all that matters, my friend. Sweet setup, Beto. The master. All because of one man. And he knows who he is. This man right here. He knows it. I've said it before. Everything you saw, my lights, everything, even up to the computer, freak, even the chair that I'm sitting on, and the table, except my mother. He did not give my mother to me. My dad did. Or no, not my dad. But this man right here is the guy behind the scenes. This man has generously given a lot of his money to supply me with all my equipment. And he's a great guy, man. Great guy. I can never thank him enough. He knows that I love to do this. He knows that I enjoy coming on here and making a fool out of myself. And he has a great heart. Nathaniel Hewley, man, I can never repay you for what you have done for me. And this soundboard is the second soundboard. That, I still have the old one, which my wife is using now. Well, she needs a computer, so she's not temporarily using it right now, but it's hers now. I gave her the old Roadcast, and he bought me the second one. He didn't have to. So, great guy. I'm never ashamed to say that he is the guy that supports the 49ers podcast from behind the scenes. Once again, Nathaniel, thank you for everything you do, bro. Sorry if I put you on a blast, bro, but it's warranted, man. I am very, very grateful for everything you do. I'm sorry, I was voice texting and it copied everything you said. That's why it was weird. Okay, I've done that. I've done that before too, Tony, so I hear you, bro. I hear you. So, that is the schedule. The schedule was released today on May 11th. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We know who we're playing. We know when we're playing. And we also know that we have 5 primetime games. 2 of them on 2 major holidays. 2 of them on 2 major holidays, which is awesome. Now, I give my prediction of 15-2. That can definitely change on my next video. Again, these are just predictions. This is just for the fun of it. I like coming on here talking to you guys. Most importantly, I let my wife rest from me, and she appreciates that. She appreciates that more than you can. If anybody loves Nathaniel, it's my wife, because of Nathaniel buying me all this stuff for me to have fun with. I get out of her hair. So if Nathaniel thinks I'm his number one fan, nope. It's definitely my wife for getting me out of her hair. But with that said, I believe I've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes. You guys have been looking, and there's still like 18 of you watching strong. You guys are amazing. Awesome. Tanisha says, oops, let me bring it back. Is Trent Williams still a Niner? Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. He is still a Niner for sure. Trent Williams is still a San Francisco 49er. Hell yeah.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
Ooh, is Bashar coming on my life? You know how he likes to drop those F-bombs. Hold on. That's what you would be hearing if Bashar was my guest tonight. A bunch of I'm being safe. Bashar can say hello and I'll be like
No mames. You cannot come onto my show and say that F word. What are you thinking, man? What the boop?
oops. Little too late there. Having fun, man. If you can't have fun What can you do, man? What can you do? Reaper says, "What's up, Reaper?" They gave up the holidays because the Niners travel and we always make the big money. 49ers fans definitely travel very, very well. Absolutely. When I collab with Mariah, it's an F-bomb fest. We don't give in. Yep, they don't. It's an F-bomb party over there. John Leone. Are hard. A lot of prime times games are flex. Are hard. Almost saying like you're saying a hard. No, I know that's not what you're saying. It's hard. A lot. Those two words are throwing me off. But yes, a lot of them do get flexed for sure. Most definitely. I heard a lot of the primetime games are flexed. Yeah. Thank you for clearing that up there, John, because this idiot here could not figure that out. Oops, wrong one. Lakers win tomorrow. I hope so. They need to win for sure. Because we don't want to go to game 7. But I don't know if AD is going to play, but that's for another day, another show. I can't wait when they eat the leg on Thanksgiving on Seahawks Stadium on their 50-yard line. Absolutely. Well, guys, with that said, I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. You guys are the best. I'm looking forward to you guys in future broadcasts coming. So always remember.
Coming to a YouTube channel near you.
Our 49ers content. Make sure to follow.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.
Yes, sirree, Bob. And don't forget to have to pray for Trey Lance in this season. Make sure he has a wonderful season. With that, I say good night. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.